Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 20th through the 26th of November 2022. Hope you guys had a really good week. I am going to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. It's not really that unusual. I am giving away two $50 Amazon gift certificates at the end of this month. And if you are excited about that, you want to be in that drawing, I'll be giving them away to two different people. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be sure that you hit the like button and also leave me a comment so I can put you into the drawing. All right, Leo, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Leo? Leo, I feel like you have somebody around you that is very codependent. Like, it almost feels as if they're like glowing energy is like, just... like I almost feel like they're trying to hold on my energy even. Just, it's a very codependent energy that I'm feeling that's around you. All right, so you're starting out here with the Four of Cups. You have the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Swords. Okay, all right. So Leo, I am seeing that there is a ending here and it's a painful ending. You know, I'm sorry guys. I do see that you're looking at this, it's bad news, of course, and you're feeling very betrayed. It's a missed opportunity. And I do also feel that, I feel like some of you, I feel like you've kind of withdrawn. There's a lack of communication. You may be wanting to talk to somebody, but you don't know what to say, is what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing that there's something here that you're missing, you're not seeing. There's something you don't see, you're not seeing about this missed opportunity. Let me see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Leo's energy, please. Show me who's in Leo's energy, please. Thank you. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Hermit in reverse. All right, so Leo, the person in your energy, I feel like this person has options. But they're realizing that not all of these options are really going to be good for them. And I also feel like they're a bit confused. There's a lack of cooperation. There is a lack of cooperation, and there's a possibly a contract here that has been broken because of options, because this person has had options. For some of you, I see that. For others, there's someone here that's confused because they don't know why something is not solidifying. They don't know why there's a lack of a foundation. I can tell you that regardless, this person is experiencing some confusion. And I feel like they've gone within. They've been trying to figure things out. They've been trying to, so they've been very closed off. And this is, likely you haven't been talking to this person, which I'm seeing in your energy as well. You're feeling very betrayed by this person because they've closed their energy off to you. But in reality, what's taking place, Leo, is that this person is trying to figure things out. And I do think you are going to hear from this person. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Let me see the energy between the two. Show me that, Spirit. Show me the energy between these two. Five of Swords. Yeah, there's been conflict or mind games. It could be conflict caused by mind games. I feel like someone's playing mind games, though. Someone's playing mind games. Somebody could be ignoring the other. It could even be both of you. I'm not trying to throw shade, but I do see for some couples out there, it's both of you. And so if that's the case, Leo, be careful, because you might be ignoring this person to try to get them to behave in a certain way, and it's causing confusion for them. They may have other options, and, you know, they're kind of throwing those up in your face to try to make you feel that you're missing out. But I do see conflict. I do see mind games. Let me see what's directly affecting the connection. I'm also seeing that there's some pride and arrogance that's taking place within this conflict. So what's affecting this connection is that we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's very slow-moving energy. There may be some kind of news that you've received with regard to money, Leo, that is bad news. You might have gotten some bad news about money. Your money might be very slow right now. Yeah, for some of you, I can see that. Your money is really slow right now. You got some bad news with regard to money. And this person that you're dealing with, they may be in this for the money. And they may be looking at options of, you know, other options, other people, because they feel that you don't have a financial foundation that will support them anymore. And they're trying to figure out where they can go, what they can do so that this person would be a gold digger if that's the case. So I don't know who that's for, but that's for someone. For others, though, I am seeing that there's a situation, the situation here is moving very slowly, and it would have to do with stability. I feel like you're not communicating with this person very effectively or very well. Something here is moving, the energy is moving very slowly between the two of you. They're not cooperative. You're not really communicating, and when you have communicated, it's been a little bit on the immature side, and it's causing this situation to drag on. Let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. Four of Wands. Okay, well, that's good. So things are going to improve. This is a reason for celebration. Yeah, it's a reason for celebration. So now I don't know how in the world we're getting from there to here, but it looks like you are. It could be that this is going to be discussed. So we'll have to clarify it, because it's difficult for me to see how you're moving from the Ten of Swords, which is absolute betrayal and an ending, to the Four of Wands, and they're very closed off and reclusive. It could be, though, that that's what they want to talk about. So we'll clarify it. All right. More good news is that at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Now, if you're going to get the Nine of Swords energy, you definitely want it in the reverse. And this does tell me that underlying energy here is that the mood is beginning to lighten. The anxiety, the things that are causing you the concern is beginning to lift. The energy is beginning to get lighter. So situations are improving. Let's clarify. Why is the Four of Cups here for Leo? Oh, you got the Sun. Now, that's your card in the Major Arcana, so that's good. Yeah, okay, so Five of Swords again. So you're going to get some clarity on the conflict that's going on. So if this person is playing mind games with you, you're going to get some clarity. You're going to get some knowledge, some understanding about that. I'm also seeing that if it's conflict that's involving ego, that you'll have some enlightenment about that. You'll understand it. You're going to get some enlightenment about this conflict regardless, and the mind games, and how this is interacting with your relationship here, and how this could cause a missed opportunity for you. So you're going to become enlightened. Why is the Page of Wands in reverse? Knight of Cups and the Emperor. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody who is a little bit older than you are. They could be a business owner, or you could be. You might be dealing with an Aries. If you are represented by the Emperor, you might be dealing with a younger fire sign too. That would be 2 fire signs. I do see an age gap here though, for somebody. I see that there's love between two people, and there's an age gap. And whoever the younger person is being discouraged from being involved in the connection. So that's for somebody. That's very specific, so I don't know. That must be for somebody out there, though. What I'm also seeing, though, is that I feel like you're going to take charge of the situation. You're going to take control of this, Leo. And I feel like you're going to bring in a love offer. You're offering love to someone that you're not speaking to, because you've received some insight about something that's causing this conflict. And I feel like that's going to make you say, oh, okay, I get what's going on here. And you're going to kind of boss up, and you're going to try to woo this person, I guess. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Five of Coins reversed. Yeah, you're trying to reconcile. You're trying to create a reconciliation here. But somebody might turn you down with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody might be saying to you, it's not enough, especially if it's the situation where it's the financial and you're dealing with a gold digger. So you may be trying to come in with a reconciliation, feeling like you understand what's taking place. And they may turn you down, because I see you offering something to this person. And they're going to basically say, it's not enough for me. And it's strictly because it's financially based. And you don't want that person anyway, if that's the case, Leo, because it would be based on, false. It's not based on love. And I can see that you're basing it on love here. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Okay, we have Temperance in reverse. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This person, though, is not very emotionally balanced. Yeah, they're not very emotionally balanced. They're looking at different options. They're turning down options left and right because they feel that those options are not what they want. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out something here. And it has to do with they want to find another option because they feel like it's going to heal them or the situation. It won't. They have to heal themselves. But they're trying to figure out if they're in that gold digger situation, they're trying to find a new option, and they're not able to find one, and they're becoming very worried about it as well, because they're emotionally imbalanced, And I feel like they're being blocked. I feel like Spirit is blocking them to teach them a lesson in that particular instance. Now, for others, this person is, there's just a lot of confusion here. And it's in relation to these mind games that are being played. So they're going to receive clarity as well. And I do feel like they know that there is healing that needs to take place here. They're going to receive clarity. They're going to understand that things are really unbalanced in this connection. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Uh-oh. Hold on just a second, Leo. I have a card that went flying across the room. And it was the Two of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so we have the World, we have the Eight of Coins, and we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so I'm seeing a couple things with this person. So the situation where you're dealing with a gold digger here, this person is, they're not happy with the money, basically. You've gotten some bad news about money. And I feel like whoever that is, you might be a business owner. The Emperor is generally like a business owner. You may have received some bad news. And your money is really slow right now. This person's not happy. They believe that the money is not enough and that you don't have a good foundation. They're going to end this connection so that they can start another one. They want to put work into creating another connection. And that's what they're looking for, but they just haven't found that connection yet. And it's because Spirit is blocking that connection from happening, because this person needs to learn a lesson. Now, if that's not your situation and that doesn't resonate, I'm seeing another timeline where you're dealing with somebody and this connection has moved very slowly. This is someone that you may have kind of held back from communicating with, and there's been some mind games between the two of you. There's been conflict, and maybe both of you or one of you has been in your ego a bit. Both of you are coming to some realizations about the relationship, and you're getting, the confusion is clearing up for both of you. And that's positive. The progress in this connection is moving very slowly. I do see you kind of bossing up and, bringing forward a love offer to this person. And I see that in that instance, the lack of a foundation, the lack of cooperation, that's all going to end. Because this person is now going to put the work into this connection because there is genuine love here. So I'm seeing different timelines, but I do see in that instance, there's genuine love, and this person is going to begin to work on this connection on their side as well. You both are, because you both have come to some realizations here. It's almost like the two of you got stuck in a negative pattern, but after realizing what's going on, you begin to work on it. Or at least making the decision to work on it. All right, so with the Hermit in reverse, it's clarified by the Fool in reverse and Death in reverse. So this person has been kind of isolating. They've pulled away. They've not been communicating a lot with you. I do feel like you felt pretty rejected by that. But what they're trying to figure out, they're looking for answers, and they were considering whether or not they were going to end this connection or whether or not they were going to have a, new and fresh start with you. That's for the couple that is going to put the work into it. The answers that they've come up with is that they're not walking away from the connection. They don't feel that this connection is over and done with, but I am going to tell you that they are moving into this this new chapter, this putting the work into it with fear. They're fearing taking this risk with you. So they're kind of in this limbo here. They're kind of in this feeling of, I don't want to end things with my Leo, but I'm scared to really move forward with them too, because things have not been good in the past. So you both are holding on to the connection. You're trying to bring things back together, even though you have felt very betrayed. I do feel that there's something, for some of you, you may feel this person is not telling you everything, or there could be that they're not fully accepting the, whatever it is that you're offering them. It's because of fear, Leo, in that particular instance. Now, in that timeline where I saw the gold digger, this person here, they won't let you go till they have found their new ride. And that's very clear. They're going to hold on to you. They know this is what they've come up with. They know that and none of the options that they have found so far have been good for them. But it is their intention to release you. They won't do it. They're going to hold on to you until they find their new ride. So I would be aware of that too. I would be aware of that. Also, in that instance, this person that is a little bit of a gold digger, they wait for you to work. I feel like, Leo, you're a hard worker, and while you're out working, they're looking for their new love interest. That's what they're doing. They're looking for their new love interest, their new person they haven't found yet, while you're out working. But that's what they're doing, because they don't feel like financially you can support them in the style that they want to be kept in. But they're going to hold on to you until they find that person, and they just haven't found that person yet. I don't like that energy that I'm seeing here. That's not a very nice energy. All right, why is the Five of Swords here? And it's a direct contrast to the other energy that the other group of Leos is dealing with. Because that person is actually, trying to figure out how to make this situation work. They're just afraid that it's going to be difficult, or it's not going to work out. All right, so we have the Six of Cups reversed. We have the Ace of Wands. All right. So in the connection, like I said, there's been a lot of conflict, mind games, manipulations. I feel like you're trying to put the past behind you. You realize that that's what you have to do. But I also see that if you have to, you will release this person, regardless of the scenario. But I feel like if this person is the one that's trying to work on the relationship, you realize that you're going to have to let the past go. You're going to have to let bygones be bygones. I do think that's going to be hard for you, though, Leo. But you are willing to do that, and you're in your higher vibration as you do that. The person in your energy, they want a brand new start with you. There is love and passion. They become very clear about what it is that they want, and they want to heal this connection. For those of you dealing with a gold digger, I'm sorry, but the mind games continue, because what I do see in that situation is that you will eventually let this person go. this person is very destructive, and your energy when you're with them is destructive. It's like the two of you bring out the worst in each other. I see this person taking you, or at least you feeling as if you've been taken. I see you offering things to them, realizing later that you were giving and they were just taking everything that you could give. And I also see you becoming quite angry about that down the road. And I do see you releasing this person. Now, on their side, if they're the gold digger, they, again, are looking for options. They are using sex to create those options or to try to field it out. This person is very sexual and very sex-oriented. And I do think that they are engaging in sex with various people. And I do think that that is how they are kind of figuring out who is going to be an option for them and who's not. I think that's their... when they're trying to find somebody to be their new person, that's their MO. They become very sexual with that person. So, but it's not going to be with you. It's with other people, unfortunately. All right. King of Cups. Page of Cups. So what's affecting the connection? In the first scenario, where you have someone who is, really trying in the connection, I do see that you really love this person. And I think that you, like I said, your energy towards that person is very loving. You might have difficulty, Leo, in showing your emotion. So you might want to work on that. And I do see you doing that. I do see you trying to work on that. The two of you are going to take this slow. You're not going to move this forward quickly, but you're going to take it slow. And I do see it moving forward slowly but steadily. And I'm seeing that you're going to be the one guiding this. You're going to be the one that is taking the lead in this. Whereas in the past, I think that you kind of fell back. So I see you being the one who guides this, who leads this, and you kind of watch. There's almost a watchfulness about how the other person responds to what it is that you're doing. I do see you offering love, and I see things moving along in a slow but steady manner. On their side, I see them definitely putting the work into this. They also have, deep feelings. They will accept the offer of love that you give to them, and they will reciprocate it. Now, they're going to put the work in, but I am going to tell you that you're going to be doing more of the work, Leo. This person is either younger than you, like I was saying, or it could be that they are just a little bit more immature than you are. But they are going to put the work into it, and they definitely are wanting this to work out. So it's a good energy, and things will move along slowly but steadily. Now, for the energy of those that are dealing with this gold digger, and I really just don't like this energy. I feel like whoever this is, you're likely a business owner, like I said. It's a business that you do love, but you've had bad news there. Your money is slow. And I feel like you love this person. You're going to be giving to this person. And they're going to basically give enough to keep you on the line. I do think you're keeping an eye on them, though, because you don't trust them. But they're going to be given just enough to keep you on the line because, like I said, their intention is to end things with you. When you're working, they're putting the work into finding their new love interest. So they will only give enough to you to keep you on the line, basically. Just enough to keep you interested so that you don't put them out, basically. I just really don't care for that energy. All right, let me see your outcome. All right, so we have the Two of Coins reversed. We have the Ten of Swords reversed. Now, you have the Ten of Swords in the upright in your energy, and then we have the Eight of Cups. All right, so let's see what we've got. All right, so like I said, at the culmination of this, I do see that there is going to be a reason to celebrate. So in the first scenario where you've got two people who are putting the work into this and, you know, wanting things to work out well, I see a higher level of commitment coming in, and I see healing from this situation where the two of you, there was a missed opportunity almost. I mean, it came very close to this connection entirely ending. And it may have been an ending. It looks like there actually was an ending, and the two of you kind of came back together. So I do see healing from that. I see a higher level of commitment occurring. I'm also seeing that you're going to stop juggling as much. So you may have been, had a lot of things up in the air, constantly trying to balance things out. And I do see that you're going to put an end to that. You're going to work towards finding a little bit better balance after this reconciliation. That's going to be part of the healing in this connection. Yeah, and I definitely see that. I also see that you're going to place less emphasis on money than you are on the connection. So your priorities look like they're changing. Now, on their side, what I'm seeing is that they're walking away from something, but it's not the commitment here. What they're walking away from is the fear. This person, they kind of withdrew while the two of you were having these difficulties. And their conclusion at the end of that was that they didn't want to end things with you, but they were very fearful of moving back into a connection with you because they felt like it was just going to be a repeat of the same thing. So that's one of the reasons why they've held back. They're walking away from that fear at this point. And there's going to be healing from this ending. This cycle is closing out, and there's going to be reason to celebrate. There's going to be a higher level of commitment between the two of you. So this is for this couple or the collective that's going through this. It's going to be a very nice ending. It's going to move slowly though. And that's why you have this Nine of Swords in the reverse. Things are getting better. It's just going to go slowly. Now, again, back to our gold digger. I am seeing an end to that cycle as well. I am seeing that marriage in some way is going to affect this. Marriage or a long-term commitment. You might live with this person, or you may just be in a long-term commitment. I am seeing that you will attempt to come back together with this person. I do see that they're not going to be receptive to that. And it's because they are looking for other options. They will give you just enough to keep you hooked, to keep you on the line until they find their new conquest, as it were. And it's because they don't feel you have enough money. It really, truly is all about the money. I see that there will be a loss of some sort that's going to cause an imbalance for you, and that's going to be all it takes. Once that occurs, it's done. It's done just like that. This person is going to walk away. They will have found what it is that they're looking for, and they're going to move in that direction. They may even get married very quickly, but I can tell you that they damn sure are going to move away just like that. Just, it's going to leave your head spinning how quickly they walk away. They're just waiting. And I'm going to tell you, for those of you Leos that are in that situation, this person, while you're working hard, you're at work, they're looking for their new person. They feel like you're moving too slow and you just don't have enough money. You're going to have a small loss, and it's going to be small, but that's all it's going to take. And they're off and gone, and they're going to be in another relationship, and you're going to be like, what? What do you mean you're in another relationship? I mean, you literally just left the house. Well, it's because they were already starting it up while they were with you. But you're going to recover from it, and it's going to be a betrayal, but you will recover from it. It's just, you know, I'm telling you that it's just not it's not a good energy that this person carries, and you're better off without them, to be honest. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign. That would be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this tells me that this is the energy of someone who is cutting out something out of their life. It might be you. You might be cutting out the nonsense, the mind games, the conflict, especially in the first situation, which would be very positive. In the second scenario, you might be cutting out this person, or it could be that they're cutting you out. But this is a energy of somebody cutting someone out of their life, basically. So, all right, I'm going to pull a few of the oracles and see if there's any messages. Looks like there is. Oh my goodness. Lots of messages. Okay, let's see what we've got. All right, so we have engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, completion, and union. Now, this may very well be for the couple that is working things out. Or this could be for your little gold digger, but I wouldn't count on it being with you, unfortunately. I'm very sorry to say that, Leo, but I have to say it. All right, we have palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, and flexibility. For those of you with a partner who is trying to work things out, I do feel like this is coming in. It's coming in very slowly. And for those with the second scenario, this is what they're looking for. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, oneness, enjoying each other. And that's the same situation. In the first situation, it's going to lead to that. In the second situation, that's what they're looking for. And the final card is kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. And I just see this as being in the first scenario. I do see this as being mostly on your side, Leo, because I feel like you're going to be giving more to the connection than the other person, but I do see it more so in the first scenario. Unfortunately, I don't think that the person that you're dealing with in the second scenario is even capable at this point in their life of love. All right, I'm going to pull you a fortune cookie just because, and we'll see. Oh, you got two, so let's see what you got. I wonder if that's because there's two situations here. All right, so the first one you have is communication. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. So it's all about the communication. And then you have sunshine, The sun is shining on you, career and business growth, fabulous communication in relationships. Okay, so this is really all about clarity and communication. And we did see that in your cards as well. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Leo. If you're interested in the private reading, that information can be found in the box beneath this video. And if you're interested in the giveaway for the gift cards, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and leave me a comment. I will put you into the drawing. Until I see you in the next week's weeklies, namaste.